Welcome to the Adaptive Leadership Advantage with Boluwatibi. We're going to be looking at conflict resolution as one of the capacity building components of adaptive leadership. But before we plunge right into what conflict resolution is, let's take a look at what conflict is first and the types of conflict that exist. Okay, now there are three dimensions to how we interact. We interact first with ourselves, with other people, and then with things. Now, so it is natural to have disagreements with yourself, right, and people. So conflict is a natural process. Having established that, okay, conflict simply means disagreement. That's what conflict means, disagreement. So there are three major types of conflict. The first one is called personal or relational conflict. This has to do with anything that disagrees with your identity, your core, or something that disagrees with an expectation or belief that you have. The second one is called instrumental conflict. Now, this has to do with something that disagrees with your goals, with your structures, with your process, with your principles, with your approaches. So anything that goes against any of these things can be categorized as instrumental conflict. And then the third is conflict of interest. Now, this has to do with conflict of priorities. Okay, so you have a couple that say have 10 million naira, and then the husband says to the wife, let's go on a vacation. I've worked so hard the entire year, I need to take a rest. And the wife says, honey, why do you want to spend that kind of money on a vacation right now? We have a building project that is not completed yet. Can we apply that money to the building project so that we can move to our own new home in, say, another 3-4 months? Now, that scenario is a conflict of interest because you have one resource with two different priorities. Okay, so in subsequent videos, I'm going to be looking at strategies to resolving conflict and what conflict resolution is in of itself. Before then, remember, be the leader that you would want to follow.